What is up, everybody? I'm back on another video, man. Jumping to Insane Girlfriend Makes Guys Signed 17-page relationship contract by Difo. Let's get into it.
Fellas, may I present to you what I believe to be my fastest block on Twitter of all time. What do I gotta do for someone to buy me an effing machine? It shouldn't be this hard for someone to spoil me, especially with yesterday being my birthday and giving a 1-year link to all my content for it. Jeez. So I'll be the first to admit, guys, I have Googled a lot of suspect stuff in the name of science and research, of course. So this was something I was not totally familiar with. So of course, we go on incognito, we turn on the VPN, and I looked up the prices of some of these machines that you may have seen in certain movies on certain websites, and I soon realized and sadly put together that this girl wants someone to pay $849, which is a sale price, by the way. The original was $1,368 for a 1-year link to her OnlyFans to watch her use it. Yeah, not
That's
something I'd
crazy.
exactly call a deal myself. So once ratios start happening and the replies start going crazy, we all know what happens next.
Pose man. Pose man. Pose man. Pose man. Pose man. Pose man.
Oh my god. Oh my god, never do that again.
Pose man.
All right, fellas, welcome back. Another week has passed here on the internet, and as per the usual arrangement, there is no shortage of stupid shit to make fun of. Let's just get right into it. If you are new, make sure you subscribe right now, or else you have an extremely high chance of having a small dick. And also, turn on your goddamn notifications so that you can be a part of the buzz every single time a new video goes live. And last but not least, of course,
Watch the whole
watch
video.
the entire video.
Don't be a bitch.
All right, fellas, so I'm about to read you a headline that's going to be the main topic of today's video. But first, let me show you a deleted TikTok that was associated with said headline.
I feel like most of you guys are already pretty familiar with my relationship because I'm just constantly milking it for content on this app. But a lot of people are always like, oh, you guys are so cute. Where did you get him? And the answer is Tinder. We met on Tinder, the infamous like hookup app. Yeah, that's where we met. But what you guys probably don't know is that like a month after we first met, our first date was October 18th, we drafted up relationship terms and conditions.
Yeah, so you
That's
might now
crazy.
understand why exactly this TikTok was deleted. I don't know what the TikTok equivalent of a Twitter ratio would be, but I'm sure that was exactly what happened, and that's why the video is now gone. Headline says, girlfriend draws up a 17-page contract for man she's been dating for 2 weeks, including that he pays for everything. Wow, whoever saw that coming. A girlfriend drew up a 17-page relationship contract with her boyfriend just 2 weeks after they met on Tinder, demanding he pay for date nights, buy flowers twice a month, and work out 5 times a week. She first met her boyfriend in October last year, and after deciding he was, quote, her person, they agreed to be exclusive soon after. So this is a level of stupid and crazy that I personally haven't seen. I don't know about you guys, but is this honestly what it's like out there right now, guys, for the young single dudes out there? This is what you guys are picking from? No wonder young male virginity is on the rise that we talked about in a couple videos back. Like, if I had to put up with this, I would just stick with the hub too. I don't blame you. I know it's TikTok and it's Gen Z, but even this is just a level of fucking stupid I can't even comprehend.
I'm not gonna read it all because like cringe, but there's objectives, honesty, communication, awareness of partner's needs, clarity, and I don't know, does that say alignment of your intentions? You drafted up boundaries,
That's
saying
so
no,
crazy.
crying.
They really
Right, so
took
we've got
time out of their day to make that whole thing.
A
That's
couple
crazy.
of screenshots here. The first one isn't too bad. I mean, you know, for this, right? For this. Pretty normal stuff. The objectives, let's just pretend it's normal. They're pretty normal, right? Honesty, communication, aware of partner's needs, clarity and alignment in your intentions. Okay, fine. You know what? That's okay. We don't got to sit here and read through all of it. It's not even really that outrageous anyway. Again, considering the context. But this next screenshot, this one I thought was just much more Something we could fucking clown on together. Ignoring each other. This does not apply to workaholic mode. However, I would like a courtesy text before you disappear, but this is not expected. During a fight, if I cannot reach you with zero communication for longer than 2 days or 48 hours, I will assume we are done. Being ignored is probably one of my biggest pet peeves, and I will not send 100 texts begging to talk about things. I will simply take the hint and move on. Man, if only this poor motherfucker took the hint that this girl was fucking crazy when he met her and moved on. My friends and family, it is not up to you to determine who in my life is toxic for me. Oh, there's the magic word, toxic. Every Zoomer gotta be talking about toxic people. God, this generation is something else, I'll tell you. You can share your opinions, but you cannot tell me who I should or should not be hanging out with. Yeah, there's definitely nothing that could go wrong with that, right, guys? No isolation from friends/family, regardless of situation. Yeah, right. So when her ex-boyfriend that she's still friends with is coming around to hang out, yeah. Nope, sorry, can't stop me from hanging out with him. You already signed the dotted line. Paying for dates. I know you are traditional and want to pay for everything, but this is not feasible or realistic. I will pay or Venmo you for my meals that are not dates. These are times when we happen to be together and happen to pass a meal time, like the drive-thru or grabbing something to eat. So I guess the headline was a little bit misleading. It said that he has to pay for everything, but it's only for actual real dates, which is still not clearly defined in here. But hey, you know what? I shouldn't have expected any sort of reasonability or clarity from a person that would do this. Determined to make the relationship work after having her boundaries crossed in a previous toxic relationship, 21-year-old joked that they should write down their terms and conditions for dating, and the law student eagerly agreed. Yeah, biggest lie of the year right there. I'm sure it was so eager, right? Shortly after, they sat down and read out their own terms, including asking for a romantic gesture once every 2 weeks and working out at least 5 times a week alone. What is that supposed to mean, working out alone? Now, I can understand, right? You don't want your partner to turn into a fucking fat ass, right? But why is it gotta be alone? Is that insinuating that you're not allowed to work out with somebody, like a friend, perhaps, of maybe the opposite sex or the opposite gender? Because there are 200 genders now. I'm just going by what I've heard from Gen Z. That one just strikes me as off. I don't know. I don't know why it has to be alone.
No, I'm no relationship therapist or anything, but I feel like this has helped us avoid issues that I see other people dealing with all the time. Like, people are like, my boyfriend doesn't buy me flowers. You're like, how am I supposed to hint to him I want something? I literally wrote in a contract, ideally I would like to see a romantic gesture once every 2 weeks to a month, and I will return the favor. Now, I will admit this is absolutely psychotic to write up 2 weeks after meeting somebody on Tinder, but y'all seem to eat up our relationship, so this is what we did. It is crazy, but if you won't agree to a contract, how do you know what you're signing yourself up for? You don't want to throw yourself into a 1 year long commitment and you don't even know what like the terms and conditions are.
Yeah.
You need to know the rules here. And thus, Michael and I have hardly fought. I mean, we just kind of refer
This
back
girl
to
needs
what
to be
we've agreed
watched,
to
bro.
do.
Now she credits the lengthy 17-page contract as the key to their relationship success, and even suggested that they might give each other a yearly review when they celebrate their 1-year anniversary next month. This is like being someone's fucking boss or something. Like, this is just weird. You want to have a yearly review? You're gonna give me a salary increase, cost of living raise, maybe a promotion? Fucking weird, dude. These people are weird. She said, "This has been a game changer. I'd recommend all couples have one. It's the best thing ever. We treat our relationship like a business interaction. We deal with conflict like partners in business would. We sit down and treat it more like we're partners in life, and love is an added bonus." How do you know what goes on in business? You're 21. Like, y'all even ever had a job. This is just so fucking stupid. Annie had just come out of a long-term relationship last year when she initially planned to enjoy life as a university student, partying and using dating apps. That should have been red flag number 1, dudes. It's basically just saying right there, I was planning on going out and being a thought for the rest of college. And that's the chick y'all entered a legal contract relationship agreement with? Oh my god, no. This could just simply never be me. After matching with him on Tinder and inviting him on a dog walk, she knew she wanted to make things work. I matched with him.
You invited him on a dog walk as y'all first date? What?
Almost anybody on Tinder and would tell my matches, "I'm going on a walk with my dog at 2 p.m. today. Are you free?" It was a fluke that I met him because I was going on 3 Tinder dates a week to go out there and meet people. Poor
That's
guy.
crazy.
I wonder if he was the third guy. Like, I don't even know. What's worse? Would you rather be the third guy, or would you rather be the first guy and then have her go on 2 more dates after that week? There's no winning here. This is a lose-lose situation, guys. And as our boy Stephen A. Smith once said, just smile politely because we are indeed witnessing mental illness. Fellas, I made the mistake of
Bro,
going on
Stephen A. Smith got some of the craziest memes on the internet, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Facebook for the first time in a long time, and I remember exactly why I stay the fuck off Facebook. I log on and I see one of the worst cases of a guy starving for some pussy that I've seen in a long time. With this post here, today I made a big decision. A lot of people call me crazy because of how young I am for getting this procedure. I got a vasectomy. It was quick and painless, and insurance covered it. If I didn't have insurance, it's only $700. Women's birth control kills their body, and a lot of times they can have bad side effects. The crazy thing is, vasectomies are reversible. Not only that, there are so many kids that would love to be adopted, and honestly, that's my plan. Until then, I have my dog, who is my son in my eyes.
That's
Guys,
crazy.
stop being selfish. Women go through a lot. Get the procedure, especially if you're just getting women pregnant without being in their lives. I'm not crazy. I'm fair and understanding. My fucking God, fellas.
Yeah.
Like, bro, have you
Hell,
ever just
mans,
heard of
bro.
pulling out? First of all, okay? That could solve a lot of your problems. That's a pretty effective strategy. It's not foolproof, but works pretty good for the most part for a lot of us. Alternatively, you can use this device. It's made of rubber and it's available basically everywhere, and especially across college campuses for free. Only costs like $7, $8, $9 too if you go happen to get one at the gas station or something. You know, that's also like a 98% effective contraceptive measure. And the third thing, I love how this guy is just single-handedly taking on responsibility for deadbeat dads that walk out of their kids' lives. It's like, hey, you should get one, especially if you're getting women pregnant then leaving them and not being in the kid's life. Like, bro, do you know what kind of fucking people do that? Some of the shittiest people on earth, and you're trying to tell me that you making a fucking Facebook post is gonna be all it takes to convince those people to not do whatever they do? You really could have
Bro,
just
people on
had
the
the
internet never cease to amaze me, bro. I swear, bro.
to me and shut the fuck up. But, you know, instead we got to put on a big virtue signal about how, you know, women being on the pill is this bad thing. And don't get me wrong, right? That is bad and there are bad side effects from it, but there are other measures you could have taken, pal. You didn't have to go here, right? You didn't have to do all this in order to make whatever statement you're trying to make. You could have just been a good guy, which I believe he is probably a good guy, you know, underneath it all. But man, this is just like, please, can I have a crumb of pussy? I hope it works out for you, pal. You know, I really, truly hope that she sees this. And if she doesn't, we're going to have to file this under the chart of things that you hate to see. Because you really, really, truly would, in fact, hate to see that if it failed. Well, guys, that is once again absolutely enough internet for the day. It was a lot to unpack. It really was. So you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As per the usual arrangement, I'm sure the fellas will have much to say about all this, and I look forward to reading your responses as always. If you guys enjoyed the video, then do not forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome.
But yeah, my bad. But yeah, bro, that's basically gonna be the end of this video, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, and we out, bro.